there everyone, today I'm going to take us through a brief run through of the really exciting rapid process mapping engine here in PRIME, or RPM as we like to call it. I'll just go ahead and log in, and I'm going to navigate straight through to a process library where we can start to build out an actual process map today. So I'll just click into the designer module, I'll select the business unit and the department that I wish to create this process map within. And now you can see we're entered into a process library of all the processes that make up this particular department, say human resources. I'm just going to go ahead and build out a brand new process straight under this one, and I'm going to call it form annual review. I'll save that up at the top, and that will now enable us to go in and actually create a brand new process map, like this. So the first thing you might notice is that we have two options for building out a new process map. Over here on the right hand side, we've got drawing process map. So this is starting from scratch. It's your traditional drag and drop, really, really easy. It's not complicated in the slightest, very straightforward to do it from the ground. But now, over here on the left hand side, we've got the rapid process mapping engine. This is what we're going to focus on. So using a simple Excel-like grid format to type in your information such as roles, documents, systems, the RPM engine then starts to automatically build out your process map for you. So it's a really amazing tool if you want to save time and you may be in a meeting or a workshop, lots of information is being thrown around. You can simply go ahead and update the fields as you go, and the system does all of the heavy lifting of actually building out your process map for you. So it's really going to reduce the time it takes to drive your process mapping overall. And another example might be when you're running a process interview, taking lots of notes, you go back to your desk, you build out a process map manually, you come back, have I missed something, need to then make further changes. But here on the left with the rapid process mapping engine, on the spot, you can build instantly and then get agreement from your stakeholders on the current state of the process before moving forward. So I'll go ahead and move into it. As I mentioned, it's like a grid format where you can start to type in your tasks, enter in your organizational unit, and you also notice the roles, documents, and systems. So we'll just go ahead and kick off by adding in a new task. And part of this task, we will assign to the HR coordinator. Perhaps they'll need to use the job description, and they might use Seek as a system to complete that task. So what you're noticing now on the right-hand side is a preview of the process being built. So you're not having to build this manually, it's actually building it out using RPM. So we'll go ahead and add a few more tasks in, just to beef it up a little bit, and we'll assign those all to the coordinator. Lucky them. But when we get to task 4, let's pass the baton over to the HR manager. And perhaps they'll not use a document, but they may use SAP as a system to complete their part of the process. We'll chuck in a last task just for good measure. And if you look over here on the right hand side, you can start to see quite a nice clean process map having been built. However, we might then choose to add in a few more additions. Let's say we want to add a decision gateway here after task 2. So I can simply just click here, decision, let's say if it's approved, then yes, we go to task 3. If it's not approved, we can go to task 4. Really simple. Add that in, and now you see over on the right hand side that decision gateway has been input with no manual editing required whatsoever. So here I can just save it. And as you can see, once it's saved, that's updating. I'll just go ahead and zoom in just to make it a little bit clearer. But then I can also continue to add procedures. I might add additional business rules or task attributes here. I'll go ahead and add an individual business procedure. Really simple. Step 1, step 2, step 3. I might choose to then add a screenshot or a video or an outside instruction manual. Here you can just build out very, very quickly and easily. So now your frontline staff or even anyone in your organization can now build out these process maps on the go using the RPM tool. And you can then add the business rules or KPIs yourself. Now, halfway through building out this RPM, you might then choose to move straight over into the design view, which you can do up here at the top. This is then just going to allow us to continue editing, perhaps if you wish to build a more complex process map. So you can see we've now got a full suite of toolkit symbols and features that we can use on the left-hand side to continue building this out. Here, I might choose to add an additional task in or make some small amendments. So let's just say after task 4, I might choose to add a new task in. So let's just go ahead and add some new spacing. And we'll chuck a new task in there. That's 4.1. So really, really simple. I'll go ahead and save that as well. So now you're able to build out your base process map using the rapid process mapping engine, and then you can add further information if you'd like to in the design view. So that's all I really wanted to share with you today. If you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at